As a teenager, I have always thought that all I needed to have a smooth life was to have a dream, you know, have something I am so passionate about. I thought it was that straightforward. Have a dream, be passionate about it, chase it, and boom, you're there. I didn't realize how much responsibility came with being an adult. As an adult, you're not just worrying about your dreams. You probably are not even chasing your dreams anymore. But you're trying to survive. You're trying to not get hungry. You're trying to not go broke. You're trying to not become homeless. So it's very easy to actually divert from your dreams to survival mode. While we're kids, whenever we had a teacher ask, "Oh, what do you want to be in the future?" We knew, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a teacher. I have always known that I wanted to be a writer. Maybe I might not write books, but I want to write films. So, and I've written a lot of short films by God's grace. So I've always known that I wanted to be a writer. But growing up, you know, after university, you go for NYC, then the reality begins to set in. So that part of us begins to drift away. Some people might never be able to get their hands back on it, while some people would, quickly call themselves to order and just pick it up again and, they go from there. So if you're seeing this video right now and you feel this exact same way, you are in this same exact situation, you feel confused, you feel like you don't know what you're doing with your life, I want you to know that you're not alone. For someone who is an obsessed perfectionist, I'm talking about myself now. I used to think I had it all figured out. I am such a great planner. I love to plan. I plan even the most insignificant stuff. I like to plan. So I thought I just needed to always have everything planned and it would work out. But it's really not the way it is. And it's completely fine. It's completely fine to feel confused. It's completely fine to not know what you want to do with your life. And the funny thing, it's not as though we do not know what to do with our lives. It's not that we do not or we never had dreams. Of course we did, you know. But the problem is growing up, especially for we that are from a humble background, we've managed to get caught up in the loop of survival, trying to survive, trying to just live. And before you know it, a lot of people lose touch with their main dreams, with those childhood priorities. I, for example, I am from a country whose system is not built for young dreamers. I don't know why I keep saying this, but that's the truth. The country where I am from, where I live currently, is not built for young dreamers. The country is built for hustlers. It's built for survivors. People who are just going to continue to strive and also just to survive. So it's very, very easy to just get caught up, in that race of survival. And this has been my situation for the past 2, 3 years until I had to call myself to order and ask the difficult question: where is this taking me? If I wake up every day and everything I do does not align with my dreams, then I better start getting ready to drop it because there's no point. It's time to start facing the real thing and start chasing what actually matters. So if you're so if you feel confused, what I actually do that I think you can also do is to be intentional. Sit yourself down, ask yourself, in the next 10 years, what would I be happy doing, for a living, as a job, as a hobby? Once you figure that out, ask yourself, how can I move a step closer? Not everybody has the opportunity to have resources, to have access to resources. Not everybody has the money to do certain stuff. Someone like me. So I do my best to make sure that every day when I wake up, I do at least one thing that takes me a step closer to my dreams. It could be writing a story, it could be picking out a topic, it could be learning a new editing skill or a new editing style. Sorry. So you need to make sure to do that. You don't have anybody to help you. You don't have anybody to save you. So you own yourself, you know, the duty to actually be intentional with your dreams. So once again, if you're watching this video and you feel confused, you feel like you don't know what you're doing with your life, I want you to know that you're not alone. Myself, you, and 1 billion other people in this world are also in the same shoes. So you're not alone. Hi, my name is Fortunate. I am an aspiring filmmaker, and this is just a random YouTube video that you can relate to. Please subscribe. Like, it's okay to not